It was a Christmas spectacular of NBA games on ESPN and ABC. We start with Luka Doncic, who grew up idolizing LeBron James, of course. Big matchup for these two. Woohoo! And how about Anthony Davis having fun with Montrezl Harrell's Christmas shoes pregame? James finding Davis early and often. Davis with the finish, 28 points for AD. Later in the first, James in transition again finds Davis once again. Easy bucket. With James's third assist, he joined the Big O. Oscar Robertson is the only players with 100 career assists on Christmas Day. The two were not done. James and Davis had it going on throughout the first half, a dynamic duo combining for 32 points on 12 of 18 shooting from the floor, showcasing their dominance early against Dallas. Less than a minute left in the second, Doncic guarding James. James, too much, hitting that tough J over Luka. 22.7 boards, 10 assists for James. Look at that great shot. James scored or assisted on 31 of the 54 points the Lakers scored with him on the floor. Dennis Schroeder gets it to Kyle Kuzma, who drains the three. The Lakers hit 9 threes in the first half. They had 9 total threes in that season-opening loss. Third quarter, after putting up 11 in the first half, Doncic would put up 12 points in the third. 9 and 19 from the field for the game, 27 points, 7 assists. Just wouldn't be enough, though. Later in the third, Lakers up 14. James doing a little dancing on Doncic. Oh, that's not fair. Expanding the lead. But what about Dennis Schroeder and Montrezl Harrell, the new additions on the Lakers, right? Off-season pickups, how would they perform? Oh. Well, Schroeder finished with 18 points, 7-11 from the field, 6 assists. And Harrell, 22 points, 10 of 13 from the field, 7 boards. Both those guys helped the Lakers to a 14-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. Lakers were on the glass heavy all throughout this game. Markieff Morris, he'll miss the three, tip it out to Harrell. Kuzma and Harrell work the pick and roll. Kuzma is going to dump it off to Harrell, and he's going to finish inside eventually. And the Lakers go up 101-87. James here misses a three. Morris will keep it alive to Kuzma. Kuzma will find James, and then James would find Morris at the corner for three. Morris, 9.7 boards. Second chance points would hurt the Mavs, obviously, in this one, as the Lakers would outscore the Mavs 35-0 in second chance points. Wow. 138-115 the final. All Lakers in this one. Here's Anthony Davis after the big win.
The more and more, we get to play with each other, the more we're going to figure things out. But, we went to the film and realized that, we can be a lot better. And we pride ourselves on not losing 2 in a row. We did the same thing last year. We never want to lose 2 games in a row, so we know we're going to come out and get this game. And come out with a lot of energy and effort.
We know what our identity is. Our team know what our identity is. And, the ball is going to be in me and AD's hand for the majority of the time. But we have the ability to be able to defer, to Dennis. And he can run the offense, be able to defer and get the ball to Trez in the low post, and he do his thing. Be able to get the ball to Kuz in his sweet spots as well. So we know who we are, and we want to continue to build off that.
LeBron James continuing to etch his name in the NBA history books, especially on Christmas Day. Friday was his 10th win on the 25th of December, tying his buddy Dwayne Wade for most all time. LeBron's 25 made threes on Christmas, tied with KD for most all time. And his 4 games with 10 assists, fewer only than Oscar Robertson's 8. If you think we are done talking about LeBron James, then you don't know SportsCenter. Later in the show, it's a Christmas miracle. Santa Perk is back, and he's talking about the king.
Ho, SportsCenter, gather around. Santa Perk is about to tell you about the gift of LeBron James, and I might sing it to you.
I've heard you cannot miss Santa Perk no matter what. Celtics and Nets both won their season openers, but only one would leave Boston 2-0 after they met on Friday. Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving, both Duke guys. They struggled in the first quarter. Irving with only 3 points, Tatum with none. But here we go, second quarter. Irving for the layup. Tatum with the floater. And then Tatum weaving through traffic for another layup. And then Irving for 3 as they went back and forth. Late second quarter, Celtics down 1, shot clock winding down. Tatum, hounded by Irving, hits the three-pointer over Irving. Tatum finishes the second quarter with 12. Irving 14 of his own. Celtics up 54-51 at halftime. Tatum with 20 for the game. Jaylen Brown 27 for Boston. Irving's teammate Kevin Durant, he struggled in the first half. Scored only 9 points with 2 for 6 shooting. But then he took advantage of his matchup with Tristan Thompson in the third quarter. Durant putting the moves on Thompson for the bank shot. And then once again able to just get to his spot, and Thompson late to react. Scored 9 straight for Brooklyn at one point. 30 seconds later, Durant in transition. Nets up by 1. And then he'll take that one from outside. Durant 16 points in the third quarter. More than half of those came with Thompson as his primary defender. Nets pulling away. They're up 86-77 after 3. Let's go fourth quarter now. Nets up 11. Irving didn't think that's enough. He was 7 of 10 from three-point range. 5:30 to go. 14-point Brooklyn lead. Durant, 9 for 16 from the game from the floor. He had 20 of his 29 points in the second half as the Nets start pulling away. Next possession, Irving. He lays it in. Under 3 minutes to go. Nets up by 21. There's the finishing shot. Durant and Irving dominate in the second half. Nets win at 123-95 over the Celtics. Irving with a Nets record 37 points on Christmas Day.
What's there to be content about? What's there to be happy about? It's 2 games. Let's move on to the next game. Let's get ready for Charlotte. Let's go do this thing again. Let's have some fun. Obviously, we want this season to go in a very patient current. We don't want to rush this. I know what history looks like and when you're a part of it, and I don't want to take any day for granted. So I'm grateful I get to share, this journey with you guys.
So far, so good in Brooklyn. Durant and Irving, the 4th set of teammates in the last 15 seasons to each score 50 points in their first 2 games as teammates. Paul George and Lou Williams did it last season. Kobe Bryant, Dwight Howard did it with the Lakers in 2012. And Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire did it with the Knicks in 2011.